Okay, so we arrive at the Vaxor School of Magic
Yes, sir.
here now. And
Oh, we're
whose turn is it?
It's my turn because you rolled to carry me.
Oh, that's right.
All right, so.
Nope.
No? Yeah.
It's still my turn. I'm entering. I'm on the roads, and I'm gonna enter this building. I mean, what can you do? Really?
I can DM for you. That's what I can do.
Exactly.
Get ready.
Okay. Well, I enter. And
No. The door is shut.
Okay. The door is shut. Continue.
All right. You show up to the. What's it called?
Baxter School of Magic. Just the School of Magic.
I thought
Or Magic School, whatever you want to say.
the place you're taking me. Ooh. Ooh.
Now, I did not think about how big this class was, so if everyone will just take one piddly donut to start with, then we'll
Piddly.
see what's left.
Piddly donuts.
I know, one's like not enough for anybody.
What a
However,
piddly donut.
Two Glazed Donuts has the same fat content as an entire loaf of bread.
Fun
Just
fact.
throwing that out there.
Perhaps, but none of us care about our cholesterol.
Hey.
We should, because we're Hispanic.
I care about my cholesterol. I'm sorry.
We do not, because we are.
We have yeah, the diabetes, the heart problem.
So,
But that's why, because no one
just
cares.
take one to start with, and they are over here.
Yo, what a snack me one of those.
I'm not a donut guy. No, dude, donuts are weird. Donut holes are great, but donuts are like way too much. Way too much to worry about. It's an entire ring. Okay. Oh, anyways. 2 minutes in, talking about
We're
donuts.
about to animate all.
Okay, so the doors are shut.
Alright, so the doors are shut. You show up and you stand in front of the big wooden doors and you try to open it, but it's locked. Alright. What do you do?
I knock on the door, of course. Naturally. First thing anybody does.
Alright, roll for charisma.
I only have a +1. 8. That's 9 total.
The cleric yells. You hear from the back of the room, "Fuck off!"
I got a friend out here. He's mortally wounded. I need some help.
Roll for charisma.
8.
The cleric says, "Fuck your friend too."
It's serious. He got stabbed twice. I really need some help here.
Roll for charisma.
And
You hear footsteps coming close to the door, and you hear them on the other side of the door. And you hear a very intricate series of locks being undone. Except for 2 or 3 at the top, there are these weird little chain locks that you think, that's a really ingenious invention. And whoever made that is a genius. Anyway, he opens the door slightly and peeks out and says, "How bad is it?"
he got stabbed twice in the stomach. You determine how bad that is for yourself.
Clark looks at you in the eye and says, "I don't like your attitude, kid."
Okay,
But
I avoid all offense and just kind of keep looking at him. Like, yeah.
he gives you a really angry glare and then slams the door shut. A couple seconds later, you hear the locks coming undone, and he opens the door and says, "Lay him down on that table over there." You walk into the room, and it reminds you a lot of an opium den. But
So
with
it's-
less opium.
Okay. So a bunch of herbs and stuff.
Incense and
Incense.
it's got very,
Caleb,
it has a very dank.
which of these colors would go better with this one?
Asks the cleric.
A line of this going down the edges and then fill in with this.
A line of this and then fill in here?
Like going along the edge. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The cleric thanks you for your advice on colors. And then continues to the table.
All right. I lay you down on the table. I don't think I need to roll for anything.
No, actually, roll for strength real fast.
Okay. Just to make it interesting. Oh,
okay.
19.
You,
19.
instead of dropping me and losing your burst of strength, you set me down with the caress of a prince to his princess.
Sweet. Just really gently, and then it with a kiss.
A small kiss on the forehead, yeah.
Okay. I turned to the cleric. I'm like, can you heal him?
He looks at you and says, I don't know, it might be tough, but I'll see what I can do. Alright?
Well, whatever you can, do it.
So, the cleric shuffles to the back of the room and goes through a very awkward-looking box that you don't actually really want to know what's in there. And
What's in there? I shout from the other side of the room. Despite my first thoughts.
you hear the cleric get really nervous and shuffle in front of the box to hide view from it. And he shouts, nothing. Don't worry about it. And grabs a couple things and closes it, and you see a small lock go over the top.
Well, now I am, in my head, concerned.
So he shuffles back over to you, and you see him set down a bunch of potions filled with the grotesque assortment of herbal remedy type things. And he looks at you and says, now I am a man of God.
So is my friend.
He looks at
Did anybody
me.
not get a donut? Why? Why? You didn't want one? I'm gonna go offer Miss
And says, what is he now? What is he?
He's a drow.
Wait, hold on. Roll for charisma.
I don't know what the fuck he is. To tell you the truth.
The cleric gives you a really disbelieving stare, and you can feel God kind of glare down at you too. And he says, yeah, I can see that, dumbass. Listen, I don't really care what he is. I was just curious, you know, I want some bonding time. But I mean, fine, whatever. And so, he says, anyway.
Anyway.
The, cleric starts undoing the rope to his belt. And you see him take off his robe.
I'm even more concerned at this point.
And you hear him whisper, I am a man of God.
I take out a knife and I put it to his. I don't have a weapon. I grab him by the throat.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, roll for strength. Actually, roll for dexterity and then strength.
Okay. Can you do dexterity? And then strength. Actually, hey, that's not bad. That's a, what is that? That's a 9. That's a,
Okay, but you got that.
10, 11. That's a 12. So I have a 3 and a 12.
3 and a 12?
3 dexterity, 12.
Okay, but, okay. Modifiers don't count if you roll a 1.
Oh shit.
It's a critical failure for a reason.
Okay.
Alright, so you lunge out for the cleric's neck. But you're prone to arm seizures.
I did not know this about myself.
And a very quick epidemic strikes you at this very crucial moment. And you lunge out, but completely miss him, and your arm is out here, and you strike out with such force that you actually probably like pull a muscle or something in your arm, and you're just kind of like. And the cleric turns around and looks at you and says, "What are you doing?
I said sorry.
Stop making so much noise."
I say sorry. It's just a spaz attack. It won't happen again.
And he kind of squints his eyes at you, shakes his head and looks back at the temple,
Oh my god.
and goes back to whispering, "I am a man of God."
Okay. All right. I sit there idly and watch this time, realizing from my mistakes, just seeing what's gonna happen.
All right. The cleric, you see him start mixing potions of all kinds of sorts, and you see him mix all kinds of things, and he snaps his fingers to you to come over and ask you and asks you to go grab him a candle. All right. And so you do it, and he holds the potion over the candle for what seems like 20 minutes of just. Well, it's got a light bubble.
I inquire if he's gonna have enough to fix my arm.
He inquires if you're a cleric.
Will he have enough? I'm asking him, will he have enough?
He doesn't respond. It just goes back to boil.
I go, okay, and walk to a cabinet with the lockbox.
Mm-hmm.
And I take it.
You take it. Roll for dexterity.
Is that the right one? Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
16.
You're able to sneak out of his vision.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's basically what happens. And you very ungracefully hide it in your
What
coat
else
pocket.
what else is on the cabinet?
On this cabinet, there's a couple of candles, some incense burning in the center.
I sniff the incense.
It smells like lilac.
It's alright. Not from my home, but yeah.
And a slight hint of honey butter.
Okay. What else?
And there's a small talisman necklace with the insignia of the monastery.
Okay. Nothing, no potions or anything anywhere?
No, but there are 2 drawers.
Okay, I open drawer number 1.
Drawer number 1 is empty.
I close it and with my foot open drawer number 2.
Roll dexterity.
Yeah.
Somehow you latch your boot underneath the handle and very suavely open it up.
What's in it?
There's a spare set of monk robes, some sandals, and a bald cap.
Bald cap. For monk being... Okay, I take the spare set of monk robes.
Alright. Yeah, alright.
Is there any repercussions? I don't have to roll for it.
No, you already rolled the 16.
Okay.
16. Get out of his vision.
Alright. Well, then I take those and I put them... I fold them up and put them in my satchel.
Alright.
Your man purse?
My satchel.
Your man purse.
Owned. Alright.
My satchel.
So,
Man purse.
you hear the cleric shout from the other side of the room, "It's almost ready."
I inquire, does he have enough for me? Again.
He inquires you to suck his ass.
Caleb, stop asking questions.
I'm a curious guy. My arm muscles
Just
hurt.
let the man work.
Okay, alright, fine.
And so, you
Christ.
walk over there to see him work his monk magic, and there's a light boil going on, and he pops the cork off of it, swirls it around a little bit, sniffs it, and he takes a bit of incense that he had on the tip of it, and turns it upside down and extinguishes it, puts it out in the potion. He smells it, looks at you and says, "That doesn't do anything, but I love the smell." And he places the incense back to relight for later. He swirls it around a little bit, smells it, and then he sets it to the side and looks over me. Alright? And he pulls out a small knife. And
shit.
he grabs the collar.
Is this going?
He grabs the collar of my robes and cuts it all the way down the center,
Okay, alright.
stopping just above the belt.
Alright. So your shirt's completely torn?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And you see them bloodied and the 2 stab wounds, very clear on my stomach, actually.
And how pale you are.
And he swirls it around a little bit.
Damn it. I can only mean one thing.
And he takes a couple quick glances.
Does the cross thing, like
Yeah.
the Catholic cross thing.
And he pours it on my stomach. And it sizzles me, and I jolt up screaming. And I clasp my stomach, screaming, "Fuck! That burns!" And you see him whisper, "I am a man of God."
Okay.
And he,
Clearly.
he yells something in a foreign language that you don't understand, and throws the bottle into the air, and it just
I go to catch it.
roll dexterity.
Bitchin'.
You catch it. He pauses, looks at you, and is like,
I smash it over his head.
roll for strength? Oh my god.
That's 10.
You smash it over his head and the glass breaks, but he just looks at you really offended.
I go to stab him with the broken bottle.
No, it's his turn now.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Fuck. Shit. He fucks me up.
Okay. The cleric grabs you by the wrist.
On my muscle arm or my regular?
What are you left-handed or right-handed?
Left hand is the one.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
You're right-handed? No, he grabs your right-hand arm because that's what you swung the bottle with.
Okay.
Left arm is the one that's all fucked up.
Okay, yeah.
He grabs your wrist and he pulls you forward and moves behind you, squats down, picks you up at the waist, and suplexes you.
How much HP did I just lose?
Roll a 1d8.
Okay. I think it's right here.
You lost 6 HP then.
Holy shit, double?
Yeah, because it's a crit.
Crap, dude, does anybody have an eraser?
Wait,
A eraser?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay.
You just got suplexed by a monk.
A monk that you had to roll a 20 for.
You tried to stab him.
Because he just burned you alive. I get up dazed and confused. Is the bottle still in my hand? The broken bottle?
No, you got fucked up and you dropped everything.
I look at him and I go...
He's towering over you, like, standing above you, screaming, "Do you want a piece of me?"
I go, "Point proven, I just thought you were trying to hurt my friend."
He looks really confused, like... Look at the stomach. You look over at my stomach, and you see the wounds closing very slowly. And he just looks at you, astounded by your own inability.
I get a vision of something beyond the veil.
Beyond the void.
The fourth wall, and I look at him and stand up, look him dead in the eyes, and I go, "It's not my fault you fucked up the roll."
And the cleric turns and looks off into the distance like in The Office, looking for a camera that's not there. He's just kind of like...
I just need to write this down.
We're
recording
it.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's being
And-
archived as is.
He says... Actually, no, he looks at you. Hold up. Alright, he looks at you. And he pops his neck and says, "Take your friend and get the fuck out of my school of magic. And don't come back."
Okay.
And so I hobble, I like roll off the table like, And I like stumble out of the room like, fuck you, man.
To the cleric or me?
You.
Oh, okay. Well,
And I
then
wave goodbye to the cleric.
you're gonna feel really bad because as we're leaving, I hand you that stolen monk hoodie so that you have a shirt when we go outside.
It's like,
I hand it to you so you have something to wear when we go outside. It's cold outside, by the way.
okay.
So
What season are we in? Are we in winter or is it like fall?
It's like late fall.
Late fall. It's pretty chilly. Got a brisk wind.
Yeah. And you said
All
fuck
right.
me and I gave you a
And then, okay.
How do you feel?
I retract the fuck you and I give you a brotherly hug.
All in good faith. You're
No,
healed. I'm fucked up of a suplex. Hold on. I stop at the door. And I turned around to the cleric and said, hey, can you, like, fix this? What does he say? Do I need to roll for charisma?
Yeah.
Kitchen.
All right, that's pretty good.
15.
All right. He sighs, rolls his eyes, walks back over to you and says, turn around.
Okay. I turn around, anticipating a whisper that says, I'm a man of God.
The cleric says absolutely nothing, but grabs you by the shoulder and moves his hand down your arm to your wrist and pops it back into place.
Oh, sweet. Nice.
You lose 1 HP.
Oh, shit. Okay, all in good faith. All in good faith.
All in good faith. And then he's...
Caleb, you know you can just use that.
Okay, never mind. He doesn't do anything. He just walks back in and slams the door behind you, and you hear a bunch of locks go off.
Shit. Well, at least this arm is fixed.
It stings a lot because apparently it got dislocated, and he put it back into place. And so it stings a lot for you.
Okay, well,
Dude,
I've been through it before. I know that it will.
I've had an elbow dislocated
It'll be
before. That sucks.
That sounds awful.
How do you dislocate it though?
A lot of like
Pressure.
it's like pressure and
They, like, slip between each other.
momentum.
The way I did it is that we were ground fighting in class one day,
This arm,
and it was like right here. It went,
Did the sensei just fucking like pop it back in?
no, dude, you have to do that yourself. You know how you relocate an elbow?
Yeah.
Ugh.
No.
What?
You turn your arm over, and it pops it back into place.
The loudest fucking pop in the world.
It really does. Because, like, that's something you have to relocate yourself, or someone else just, like, moves your arm for you. But they're just like, Alex, fucking just do it yourself. I was like,
Don't be a bitch. Okay, so we are outside.
Okay, wait.
Oh, wait, fix your HP, because you're like back to full health.
Oh, yeah. Actually, no, I'm not full health because it, like, burned my skin. So I've got a first degree burn. Wait, is that the good or the bad?
What are you talking about?
Like, okay, which is, like, the really, really bad one? Third degree? This is a first degree burn.
Okay.
First degree is like you.
That's like a
accidentally
sunburn.
hit like
The
the
stove.
the stove whenever
yeah.
you were cooking.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have like
Doc, what's my
10.
max HP? It's 10?
No, your max was like 12. Already. But
We'll write down max HP.
You have 8. I should probably do that too.
Besides one, which one?
8 out of 10.
Alright,
Huh?
how high can you go for the HP?
It depends on your constitution level, which the highest you can get is 18.
We'll let you know by the time we're done with this campaign how high we got.
Because the way I
That didn't
determined
come out right. How high we got playing this.
the way we determine the HP level is your constitution, which you roll 3 6-sided dice for. And it's that plus half your level.
Which our level is 1. So
We just kind of go until we don't really feel like it anymore. Yeah.
I'm done leveling up. This is such a grind. Anyways, we're outside. It's your turn.
All right.
Where do you go?
I ask you to turn around for a second, and I like take off my robe, and it like just kind of dangles right here. So I put on my monk shirt, and then I put my robe back on.
Okay.
All right. And I'm like, all right, you can turn around now, because I don't want to.
And I realize that you're extremely self-conscious, or you didn't want me to find out your gender.
We just don't know.
But we'll never know because I turned around willingly.
And I'm a necromancer.
Okay.
My character is extremely androgynous.
Wait, so you're a necromancer and you couldn't fix your own freaking stomach?
death, not healing.
I know, but still.
I got stabbed twice.
Early on in the game. No doubt.
I accidentally broke into a lady's house and she stabbed me.
Hold on.
Whose fault is that?
I didn't know it was someone's house.
Here, unlock it. We're gonna pause it and then start part 3.
Alright.